Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Tropical Hearts. So we've just spoke to Leah and we've actually committed to her. But it's interesting we still have options to go on dates with people, so maybe we can just sort of, see what happens. But Leah's number one. And I think we put Rhea and then I'd put this snake lady. I don't think the snake lady and Alex will work out well, but today I think I'll take it easy, maybe take a nap at the beach, enjoy some drinks while doing a bit of babe watching in town. Can't be doing that when you've got Leah at home, or even staying in bed just because I can. Yes, a simple nap, just I'm gonna fall asleep with a peculiar sound. And Alex, I know you're in there. What is it? Aren't you gonna invite me in? If I ever come in a vampire movie, you'd be pretty fucked. But you're lucky I'm not. This bloodsucking snake. Lucky me. So what can I do for you? What are you doing in bed? Are you sick? Nope. Just enjoying this way too fancy silk sheet covering my super soft mattress and pondering how I could somehow smuggle this back to Oak Shores. Tell me about it. I haven't slept this perfectly in ages. The mattress is about that's for sure. For a moment, Neely just stands there apparently in a bind about what to say next, with an awkward splayed wide in my bed like this. So what brings you to my humble abode? Maybe I should just leave you alone. You obviously want to experience the experience of lying down in bed. Yeah, well, if you have ideas, feel free. I'm all ears, really. Just the other day, Rhea told me I should be more aware of my single-mindedness, something like that. Like a fixation on doing whatever comes to your mind right here and now. Your habit to drag friends regardless of what you want to do, regardless of circumstance or timing. Rub it in even more, will you? I mean, you know me, take it or leave it. Wait, saying snake it or leaf it would be better, I gotta remember that one. Anyway, are you up for going flower hunting today? It beats dragging your butt through the bed and not deciding what to do. What do you mean by flower hunting? Don't tell me you brought some sort of floral monster back from Ember Island. Alex, even I wouldn't be that silly. Wait for a continued but a wide grin spread across your face. It's a mischievous grin. Please don't say that actually really happened. Did you bring a flat ones back? Sadly I didn't. I had to resist the urge several times. The seedlings are really cute. I bet they do. But I let reason prevail and didn't take any of them with me. See? I make rational decisions. Hey, if I lose sight of my few blemishes and my favourite snake. Okay. That came out all jumbled. So that's what you get for talking to me before I've had my coffee. Yeah, you clearly need your caffeine. Yeah. That was sarcasm, Alex. Don't blame your word salad on your lack of coffee. What we need is a translation app. What I mean to say is, you're so amazing that sometimes it overwhelms me. Please forget what I said. I'm not a poet, that's all fine. I mean, what am I meant to do? I don't know. The bee, boobs, but I'm already ahead of you, confusing me to why even else. Snexley. So ready to hear what the flower hunting's all about? That's what we're trying to get to. There's a rare orchid growing in the rainforest where Mark harvests herbs. We did. He's still very much at the start of his journey, so I gave him some neat tips. So then he revealed to me there's a really special orchid somewhere on the island. Say no more. I should get showered and dressed. Just one question, you. How are you planning to get into that rainforest reserve? Last time we went there, Mark had to open security gate. True, but here this Mark entrusted me with the access code. He did. Why do you look surprised? You think I can't handle the code? That's what I'm saying. Nah, you don't have to say anything. Your face is speaking for you. Alex, it's the nature reserve we're talking about. I'm probably taking this more seriously than I would. You're probably right. I'm sorry, Neely. Man, I can't fucking feel Mark's disapproval. Mark's what now? Let's just say Mark with some feedback about the way I talk to you sometimes. Oh, now, of course. Long story short, I gotta tone it down on the whole patronising tone. That's true. You get pretty annoyed, but you're like a child at some point. I don't know. I just feel worried about you most of the time because you can be all over the place with your pretty snoot in the clouds and all that. So I feel like I have to keep an eye out, even though you mostly land on your feet anyway. If only. Do you know how much power I would have if I could fly? Fly? Yeah, how else would I get my snoot in the clouds? I'd have to be pretty high up. Or will you picture me climbing Mount Everest? Because no way in hell am I doing that. Please don't. Alex, you don't trust me to climb the highest mountains in the world. To be honest, I don't. I wouldn't trust any of us to do that. You know how many people died up there? Yeah, let's not get into that. We're getting sidetracked. Where were we? Right, delicious moment you find admitting that you're too melted and protective from me sometimes. Is that moment. Alex, I think I understand what you're coming from, but I'm glad you found a reason that you can get pretty exhausting. Okay, now you're making it kind of weird. I don't mean like that. But you see what I mean, right? Yeah, Mark was pretty upfront. I'm glad it was, you know. So anyway, he gave you the access code. Yes, can we get to the fucking... Yeah, can we get to the point? Neither, please. It's just for the 5 of us. Does Alan know? Who cares? Let's go. I gotta say, it seemed a lot closer when we took Mark's SUV. Alex brought some energy drinks. Smart thinking. Wait, but energy drinks, do you mean Mark's and vegan cocktails, the non-alcoholic ones? I also brought some food with me and some boxes to put any harvested herbs in. I mean, we might as well take them back to Mark while we're at it. Well, we can't just put them in back pockets. It needs to be handled with care. Said last point to score some extra banner points to Neelu, but she looks at me in utter horror. Alex, I'm not going to pluck the orchid. This is where it lives. It belongs here. Even if Mark allowed me to take it with me, it's probably going to wither and die. I see. Alright, let's drop that plan then. So where do you think the field flower is? Did you really think I wanted to illegally harvest a flower? Oh, Neelu, no. I thought I'd do you a favour. I had no idea the orchid was this well special. Okay. Let's go that all in, alright? Who knows who we bump into? As Neelu enters the code into the secure gate, I can already spot a patch of herbs in the distance, even though I'm nowhere near it. As fanatical about plants as Neelu, I have to admit that looking for them is pretty fun. Why don't we start looking for traces of the orchid of your dreams while I fix us some nice herbs? Is some hunter-gatherer mode finally activated? Looks like it is, but let's stay close to each other, alright? Ella can tell us whatever she wants about Paradise Island, but I won't be surprised if weird stuff lived in the forest. Good point, let's go hunting. For a while we enjoy ourselves. We'll be keeping close to each other. We're so focused on each other's orchids or herbs we don't speak too much. Every now and again I sneak peek at Neelu as she hops from one patch of plants to another, slivers between ancient roots, and climbs over mossy rocks. Again, I'm amazed by Ellen's grace as she moves through the environment. It's fun to see her being so caught up in this beautiful forest. It's not often she looks so relaxed and focused at the same time. Alex, I found her. You did show me. I don't know how the orchid suddenly went from it to she, but I suspect Neelu already has an origin story. Just look at her. She's so pretty. Whoa, that's quite something. Yeah, you could say that. Well, I'm saying it. Is that its petals? What a weird plant. How does it even work? Not it, you dummy. She, her name's Orchella, and she's one of the last of her kind. And what the feck do you mean by how does it work? I don't usually answer because I'm too fascinated and slightly intimidated by the unique alien nationality of the orchid. It looks more like an otherworldly radar dish. Isn't she amazing? The perfect alien. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm glad I'm not the only one who can't help but see some prime game. I'm not saying it. I'm not. I refuse to say it. We really can't take her with us. I know I'd love to, but we can't. She belongs here in the wild. That's true. Take a photo. Alex proposing a selfie. Miracles never cease. Hey, I'm pissed the chance to shoot 2 gorgeous ladies in one shot. And my own mug while we're at it. Careful, Alex. Comparing me to a pretty alien queen might just be the last thing you do before you get devoured by said alien queen. There's worse ways to go. It would certainly be a happy ending for at least one of us, right? Well, let's, but I don't want to get bored. Fuck me. Just take the photo. Take the photo. Perfect timing. I've got shots of her, I believe. You sure? Yeah, let's just leave. Okay, let's do that. We find out about security gates. Leave the chocolate room behind us. What are those people doing there from a small distance? Two tourists are staring at us suspiciously. Maybe they're confused. We don't look like the typical staff. Could be. Well, let's move our butts. We still have hours. So if you walk in ahead of me, I'll be more energized to keep on walking. If your butt, it's okay. My butt is honoured by your words. Oh God. Oh. Just as we're about to take the main road back, we hear, oh, what the heck? Eyes narrowed against the intense smile. Neely peers to her direction. She's not happy. Hey, what are you doing? Neely, what's going on? No time to explain. She dashes over and you seem to be digging at a clump of brightly colored flowers. I only noticed tools and bags of carrying. You stop damaging those flowers right now. But are they not outside of the thing? One of the tourists eyes Neely warily, then promptly returns to cutting and pulling out the clumps of young plants. She snaps at us, asking if this helps protection. I wish. But it's not yours either. Put those tools away. With a mean grin, the tourist wants to know what our problem is. Surely they have an upper hand, seeing as they're the ones with the scissors. Visibly trying to come up with a quick, snappy response, and he seems to have a hard time not unleashing his spiritual powers. I can see a few subtle sparks through it's but some of our luminous energy. Luckily for the tourist, Neely's staff is safe and sound in Esmond's lab. Are you fit me with scissors, really? Neely, these people weren't worth our energy. What? Can you see what they're doing? Of course I can. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't get in trouble over a bunch of flowers, pretty much. But as they may be, as expected, Neely gives them a profound disapproval. And turns to face the tourist, swishing her tail slowly from left to right and impressed. And so the tourist, they actually dropped their tools and started to back away. When I see her eyes widen, I realise that they've noticed the almost electric entry around Neely. Tyra would be proud of her. Neely, impatiently, she looks at her. What? If you got something important to add, you better do it now. Smile and let Neely do whatever she wants. Point towards her magical energy and whisper to be careful. Okay, so stand between her and the tourists is not gonna end well. Smile and let her do what she wants. It's funny. Let's just do that because I want to see if she kills them. You know what? You've got this. Just do what you need to do, honey. I wish and I shall. If you need further, Neely hones in on the two tourists who are the process of falling profusely and actually. Well, those people really learn fast. Good. Now, what is those flowers? They say quick soy flowers. That was amazing, trembling. It's like a breath she's holding in for too long. But when one of the tourists turns around to flip her the bird, she takes an angry step forward, gets caught in a stray vine, and promptly crashes right into the dirt. Really? Even the queen of the jungle needs to get her hands dirty sometimes. She did well, Neely. You defend those precious flowers. I guess so. It just don't get why people need to do this. Best not to waste much time and energy. I stretch out my hand to her and she takes it. When I pull her towards me, she flares up with unexpected force, making her considerable bosom bounce against me. I don't think I need to worry about you ever getting hurt in a car crash. You've got two best airbags built in. You think so? Now test them on site. Wanna be my crash test dummy? Damn. Okay. Getting spicy there. Okay. Can we upgrade anything? I don't think we can. Oh, actually, what? No. I think we're pretty much max level for this. Yeah. Let's get some high tiered jungles things. And then let's chat with Rhea. We're all like Rhea. After our slightly terrifying kayak experience, I've been thinking about a nice place to take Rhea. Somewhere she can find a peace and quiet. Tonight we have an appointment, but neither of us came up with an idea of her destination yet. Sometimes a little scared of proposing new ideas for her. Well, maybe if she did one, maybe I pushed her too far. So I made a little list of spots in the island that are not usually crowded, like the planetarium. I don't recall her going to the aquarium. Leela and Neely love the soothing ambience they may be able to. As I ponder these things and recall the happy memories, Rhea and I made a gentle knock. Alex, can I come on? If I'm too early, just say so. Oh, you're perfect, come on in. You sound a little surprised. What do you mean? About me being on time? Then again, I know I had the bad habit of being late every now and again, so I made absolutely sure to get dressed and do my meditations on time. And you know what? Lately, I really need less time to get myself into the headspace. I need to go out. How should I say this? Takes time to prepare for the outside world, something like that. Yes, I've been telling myself that I can't be all that bad out there. Why? Because the last few weeks have been so. I've only taken lots of fun events with you and others, and several near-death experiences and expeditions to make me realise that. Think about it, the whole my asthma troubles prove your point. Because of our battles that I've gotten more control and at ease. It's made me calmer and stronger both in head and heart. That's so good to hear. I have you even look less stressed. Thanks. Cutting out all this overthinking saves me a lot of mental energy. And I got you and the others to thank. Even when the craziest things happen, you proved to me that in the end we'll be fine. So I have a proposal for you. I'm all ears. Let's have hot, messy. Tonight I'd love for us to go dancing at the Enigma. You do? Yes. I've been looking forward to that surprised face all of yours all day long. It's so cute. Is it now? No need to feel embarrassed or anything. What do you think, Mr. Alvarez? I'd love to go dancing together. Glad to hear. It's funny if you think about it. Out of all 5 of us, tiny Ludwig's party animals, and now the group's main introvert is dragging you off to the nightclub. But like, she's grown. Hey, if it turns out the wrong experience, we can always leave early. There's no pressure. Okay. As always, the Enigma's dance was filled with throngs of visitors. Look at all these people, they're dressed so beautifully, and I came prepared. See these little air plugs? They filter out the loud bass sounds and the volume with the music without blocking out their ears. That's pretty neat, but will you still hear me when I talk to you? Yes, if I close enough. Oh god, the music is quite loud now. Right, true enough, let's follow Ruhana's words of wisdom. So we listen to Ruhana right now. For a while we just join the sweating masses and enjoy the music. It's a little weird to know that Ria's only hearing half of what I'm hearing. Makes me feel a bit cut off from her, but I remind myself this ain't the place for her and that she took the effort to prepare herself. So I fluctuate for her mind complain. Still after a while I start to get the impression that Ria's movements are a bit forced. Her expression is too, but it's hard to judge. She expertly moves from anyone who gets too close to her. When I try to give her some space, she moves closer to me one moment and gets more distant a moment later. I'm not sure what to make of it. I don't want her to be uncomfortable. I don't want her to feel like, Well, I mean, I think she's fine. You don't want to go, oh, you're alright, Neil, thingy, because like, don't bother her. I think she's trying to work it out. Give her some space. I think keep dancing, get a little closer. You don't want to get too in her way. She's already come close to you, she's gone away. I think she just needs a bit of space. Give her the time. And I said to give her the space and enjoy the music. If she needs me, it's up to her. She's an adult. Although she doesn't speak for me well and just dances to the hypnotic, she casts a smile. But now she seems she's fine. As the evening passes on, Ria's beginning to look a little more exhausted. Not from the dancing, but from trying to avoid bumping into people. I would say it's a lot more crowded than I expected. True. Hey, if you want to go, come down. It takes her a considerable time to respond, but she nods. She does so with an almost shameful expression. I took her hand in mine and get to a less crowded area. As we try to find a relatively quiet spot, Dolores pops up. Sweeties! How lovely to see you. Are you having a good time? I'm still not sure if Ria's actually enjoying it. Sort of, we're trying. Or maybe I should say I'm trying. Honest about these sorts of things. Oh dear, is it all a little too much? That sounds pretty intense for all ears sensitive as yours. Yes, and so are the people, but I don't want to be limited by them all the time. I just want to be able to have fun. I'm glad Alex is so patient. Also, I'm getting a little tired of myself sometimes. What would you harden yourself with? I have to admit that the Enigma is much more crowded than usual. Why don't you join me in the VIP suite? You've got a VIP spot? Actually makes a lot of sense. want to spend some time there. It's nice and quiet, and there's an actual sense of personal space, which can't be set in the dance floor. That would be nice. Only if you're comfortable with it. Hannah would be delighted. Come up. Laura Skites us to the evening now. I'm just sitting downstairs. Just a few cabins. Anything I can get you? Surprise me. Oh, I think I've just got the drink for you, Alex. I'll join in as well. Okay. Ah, this is perfect. Noise gets softened inside the cabin, right? Maybe I can even take my earplugs with graceful motion removes the expensive looking things from our ears. Out of all my friends, I believe Rhea has the cutest ears. She does have cute ears. They're only my personal opinion, of course, and I gotta make sure never to tell Roy. I'm glad she's invited us here, to be honest. You didn't look like you're having a lot of fun. Hey, if I'm wrong, just tell me. And I'm always a little worried of putting on a tough front, even though you feel a bit overwhelmed. Alex, it's really good, but it's more of me wanting to challenge myself. And I really believed with the power of these headphones, but I didn't count on them being so many people. So that was simply bad luck. Still, I had more fun than I expected, even if it was short-lived. So that's a win for me, true enough. There you go, enjoy a meow driver for you. That's funny. And Alex, a good old brood, you know, that's not so good. You know us too well. Any chance you might have gathered some intel? Maybe. So I don't know, how are you doing? We're perfectly fine. Yes, I can imagine. It must be quite tall on you. You can say that again. But if you weren't for Rhea's healing skills, I'd think twice about even going. Although Rhea's innate modesty stops her from feeling accepting the compliment, a bright smile and a simple hint of blush. Don't forget Neela and Roy, they have healing capabilities as well. True, but you're the best at it, don't you deny it. And let's forget the impressive kitty script. Thank you, Alex. And if it weren't for you and Tyra taking the brunt of the damage, it would certainly be less exciting. I'm certainly less excited about the next wish edition. Darling, I'd be worried if you weren't be scared at all. Okay, fine. A very handy skill I've acquired during my 2 decades of living with my family. Sure, this is not the way to go, nor so much. And what do you mean that doesn't sound good? I don't want to waste my too many words in it. Let's just say that I've been trained in keeping my emotions to myself and remaining as calm as I can be under the circumstances. It's one of the reasons my parents like to push the whole doctor narrative on me. They want you to be a doctor, even though I don't want to. Yes, I'd make a great surgeon because I'm good with pressure and their own exceptionally smart. Which sounds great with the first times you hear it, but once you realise it's all about status and the money, it starts to lose power. Is that really all there is to it? Or do they honestly want you to be a doctor so you can do good in the world? That's what you'd hope, isn't it? But it's more about that. The less I believe, and here in Pakistan I've had a lot of time to think. Now that I'm away from the constant tension of family man, things really take on a different perspective. I had no idea how much influence Mum and Dad had over me. You won't believe the amount of emails and calls I've gotten ever since I set foot in this island. Sadly enough, I still can't ignore them. They're still doing that? Why? Don't ask me. I keep saying I'm fine, but they seem to have a hard time not being around me. They're seriously upset when I told I'd pay for the extended vacation. Of course, I can't exactly tell them Miss Gregory and my expeditions. Why aren't they proud of you wanting to pay your vacation? Because it means I'm less dependent. Oh. It's a long, long way to go. And until then, I'd be on their leash, and I don't think I want to be. Nah, I'm pretty sure about it. From the few times I've met them, I got the idea that just the whole healing people is a noble calling idea to guilt trip you into study medicine. Oh, guilt is their favourite means of control, and it works really well on me. On my siblings, not so much. Maybe that's why they try to mold me into the perfect daughter even harder. That's awful. Working in healthcare, sure the pay is great, but for doctors, yes. For nurses and other staff, not so much. Afraid you're right there. Well, all for that fiscal motivation aside, career's not for everybody real, honey. What is it you really like to do with your life? Have you ever given that some thought? Now that you're away from home, I have or something. I don't want a 6-digit salary if I don't need it. I'd rather live modestly than to sacrifice everything for some stressful job. My parents, especially my mom, really hates the idea of me being with someone who earns more than me. She keeps saying I'll make me miserable and dependent. But she and Dad want to keep you dependent on them. That's ironic, yes. Yes, but that's the point. They create their own reality. In their world, nothing is free, everything's a transaction. So the idea that I would earn their top salary with the idea of slavery, of course, having a partner who makes much less than me would be even more absurd to them. What do they want? Maybe a top earner in mine, never top earner is not ours. That was a sad sarcasm. So you just need to get a top paying job and find another rich partner while you're at it. That makes total sense, no pressure. That was sarcasm too. Hey, yeah, okay, that's not funny. Just finish a grueling 10 years in med school, start cutting up living people for money and find a wealthy partner. Male, of course, because their daughter turning out to be bi or lesbian would be a stain on the family name, naturally. Oh no, that just keeps getting worse. Anyway, the whole idea of what my life should be is just wrong. I don't want to select my partner based on gender or salary, and I don't want them to want me for my money either. You shouldn't believe me, gold diggers are everywhere, I should know. Fuck it off, what do you mean? Quite a few times. I'm ashamed that in my younger years I tried flaunting my wealth, wasn't pretty and learned my lesson. I don't feel bad, at least she changed. I don't think so, but seeing as they're giving up so much to her because they're moving out, if things go like this, I might not have much choice. What do you mean? Well, if I refuse to continue med school, they might not even want to support me fiscally. I mean, emotional support was never there to begin with. And you know what? That's fine. I don't owe them anything. I'll find a side job. What do you mean? You stop fighting? Yeah. Ria doesn't answer. I'm sorry, Ria. It's not like it's your fault, but it is. How so, honey? The part of it always knew about how they see me, but if you stuck the truth in the eye of the truth, they don't love me. No! I know it sounds always dramatic, and being a spoiled little princess, I should be demanding. But I have lots of other things that some people can only dream about. She looks a tear in the eye. But when I see you and your mum together or listen and you have fun with her family, it just hits different. Even Ty's parents try and reach out to her. In her case, maybe she's just a bit too hard and they're pretty sweet. But Roy and I, we're not so lucky. I don't know what's about Roy, but anyway, she takes a hand and gives her a soft, reassuring squeeze. It's pretty hard to come up with a fitting answer, so I remain quiet if I talk too much. Darling, you deserve to be loved. Aww. Parents' love shouldn't be emotional. Well, unless your child's a serial killer, right? Okay. And then maybe that's evil. And hurts to hear like this. And I had my suspicion about my parents for a long time, and I really dared to say it out loud. It's not like they want to be true, it's rather be proven wrong. See him here. But you know, it feels good to say it out loud. Her eyes grew a little hard and touching her hand increases. I don't recall seeing like this before. Yes, it feels good to say it, which is really weird. They don't love me either, I said it. How have I been lying to myself for so long? You don't beat yourself up this. Doesn't it make sense? There's a horrible way of finding out. Exactly, so it's no wonder you'd rather make up excuses for them or keep waiting in the silence for actual love. Hun, if it's any consideration, I've got friends who need decades to reach the very same conclusion, really. Yes, I'd take them time, it takes them time to heal, and unfair as it is, you'll have to. But if through therapy, it doesn't show often, but for a moment rears pride, rears its head. Isn't therapy for things like trauma? How are you, of all people, like for medic? Yeah, what do you think this is? How is this not traumatic? I'll consider it, thanks Lewis. No, you mean well. Take your time. Either way, I think I'm done for the day. At least these family situations, money and love, understandably so. I order some more drinks, and when the waiter shows up to deliver them, I subtly whisper in Dolores' ears. Do you know tonight's DJ seem familiar? Oh, DJ Pound Town. Yes, he's a friend of me. What do you ask? Can I request a track? Hey, never hurts to ask. What the fuck? Okay, right. Okay, how are we meant to know what this is? She quite liked Resident Evil when we played it. A dance remix. So the Resident Evil thing, I think the dance remix she doesn't like. I don't think she likes 70s music. Okay, sweet nothing. I'm sure DJ doesn't mind. Okay. I love that song. Thank you, Alex. Thanks for letting us stay here, Dolores. Sure, hon, I still can't help feeling you're a little out of place. You know, you don't have to stay here. I would be offended if you just went back to your beach cabin. It's getting a little intense, that's true, but I don't want to go back yet. I don't want to end this day on such a sad note. If anything, today has been a good day. I finally said out loud what's been eating away at me. Yeah, you're amazing. You are so much stronger than you think. I'm proud of you. Absolutely. Then Alex, it's alright. You don't have to come up with perfect plans. It's all good. How about leaving all this behind? Take a long, deep soak in the hot springs. You know it's not half bad. We don't even have to talk. If you're not up for it, we can just why are you crashing our date? And why are we having sushi so late in the evening? Okay, so we go to the this is nice indeed. This is where I enjoy relax the most. Okay. Thanks. I know it is even gonna be okay, it's gonna feel like I said, I'm happy. I've gotten a bit closer now to my decision about my future. Well, happy's not the right word, relieved, and before you ask, yes, I'm quite proud of myself there, I said it. Good, you should be. Well, darlings, what do you say that for a while we say nothing at all? It'll be here in 20 minutes, that sounds delicious. Babe, oh, don't make it sound like you're the only one who requires patience. I know I can make someone string pushing and stubborn. Thanks for being patient with me. We've come a long way. We have, and I hope we get even closer in the future. Oh, you two are so sweet together, so I had to say it aloud. This really is the day of speaking minds. Our minds at long last. Looks like it. Hey, honestly, it is sexy. Wouldn't you agree? I do, but it's not easy, so thanks for listening, wouldn't you? Gosh, I don't shut up. Saved by the bell. The future. Okay. I think this is getting intense. I think that Ria's gonna live with us and we're gonna have a mistress whilst she can do the cleaning and all. And Leah's gonna take care of us. Anyway, we've got like another story event here, so I'm gonna end the episode here and then I'll restart it. We'll start the next episode. Okay. When we continue. Okay, right. Bye everybody.